Normally, we would start with podcasts every day in either April or August. However, we had to push back. So we're calling it PEDS, or Podcast Every Day in September, where you'll hear various topics that will likely have nothing to do with sports, but you'll definitely get a good feel of what's going on in the world thanks to PEDS.
All right, y'all. So I'm not going to really do a massive, long, drawn-out podcast. I'm going to do something quick, sweet, short, simple, to the point, only because it's better for me to go ahead and accept reality, because sometimes you have to hear things to really understand it for what it's worth. But long story short, I will still be doing the podcast. I'm still going to do my weekly shows. I'm just going to give the podcast every day in September a rest. That doesn't mean that I won't be adding some random shows in as needed, but I would rather focus on what's important, along with just knowing what I need to do to make this a better content-based podcast. And one way of that being helpful is, as the saying goes, everything starts at home. So I'm not really give massive info other than just saying that I need to really improve my living personally, and I haven't. I've been just kind of on autopilot, which never really turns out good in hindsight, because it just forces you to just kind of go through the motions and not really think everything through as to how something small can become so big. So I'm kind of placing a personal goal or a personal push to maintain and upkeep where I live, as far as where I'm staying, and just get this back on track. And once I can get this back under control, if we still have a couple of days in September left, I'll definitely come back and continue doing podcasts every day for September. But for right now, I just need to focus on that. So it's not me running away or not wanting to fix anything. It's just me personally knowing what my priorities are. And my number one priority, if you did hear it in episode, I believe episode 207, if I'm not mistaken, or it may have been 206, I'm not sure. But it was mainly the show I did for my 36th birthday, just stating my number one focus is myself and self-care. And I've done that, but I haven't been doing that. So I want to continue to work harder on taking care of myself. And one of the ways of doing that, obviously, is by making sure my living arrangement is not uncomfortable or discomforting. So I'm going to work on that over the next couple of days. Like I said, I'll still be doing my weekly shows. I'll still be making sure I give great content and talk about sports, technology. This coming show will be kind of the icebreaker of football, so look forward to that, and just some other topics that have occurred in the culture. So I'm just going to end this here. Thanks for tuning in. If you've been loyal and supportive, I appreciate it. And that's just it. But y'all take it easy.
That's it for our show. Thanks for tuning in. If you'd like to go back and listen to any previous episode, you can go to Spreaker.com/BriTapePodcast, or you can go to PastPodcast.com, where you can listen to all of the latest shows as well as shows from when this podcast first began. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, the Past signing out.